What's going on, y'all? 805 Just here, Just 805. Real quick, before we even get into the video, I want to say thank you, especially to everybody that is subscribed to my channel. I appreciate y'all the most. Why? Because y'all are subscribers, which means y'all get notifications every time I drop a new video or put out some form of content. Y'all get the notifications, and I'm believing y'all click and tap and watch the video, and you add a like or a comment, and I appreciate y'all the most. Now, I appreciate everybody that tunes in to my videos and content, but y'all that are really locked in and y'all want more of my content and y'all wait for it to, be posted and uploaded to YouTube, I really appreciate y'all. So thank y'all so much, and let's just get right into it. This Tuesday, tomorrow, will be the first vice president debate for the potential vice presidents. Kamala Harris's potential vice president, Tim Walz, and Donald Trump's potential vice president, J.D. Vance. We talked about it a few, not days ago, maybe a few weeks ago, that it looks like there's not going to be another presidential debate before Election Day between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. So we're kind of just going based off what we saw and heard in their initial debate, which was, I want to say, was that last month already? This year is flying by. A few weeks ago. So we have Tuesday, tomorrow. Like I said, J.D. Vance representing Donald Trump in the Republican Party, and Tim Walz representing Kamala Harris in the Democratic Party. I think it'll be interesting. They both, similar to the presidential candidates, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, both of these guys have pretty outgoing, I guess would be the word or term, outgoing personalities. They're both pretty boisterous. They both kind of stand on what they say. So I think this should be pretty interesting. I think that for the Democratic side, the Democratic Party, this will be our real first look at Tim Walz in this type of setting, because we've seen him, do some speeches, and when Kamala Harris announced that this would be her running partner, this would be her vice president if she wins. And I believe she will. I've said it before. Y'all know me. I'm not a big politics guy, but it is an election year. So, everybody's talking about it. It's a hot topic, trending topic. So, of course, I'm choosing to talk about it as well. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, but hey, this is, what's going on in the world and what's going on in our country at this time. So for the Democratic side, I think a lot of people are going to be interested in seeing how Tim conducts himself in the debate, because we've seen how he's spoken at a few rallies and events with Kamala Harris. And he, like I said, seems to have a very outgoing personality. I believe they said he's a former high school football coach, so he has some leadership skills there as well that I'm sure probably come naturally to him. And then on the other side, you have J.D. Vance representing Donald Trump and the Republican Party. He stays, I feel like, in the news and in the news cycle on a regular basis, probably due to some of the things he says and even some of his actions as well. I see, some memes online and on social media with some of the things that he gets into on the campaign trail. So he seems to be a quite the character, quite the colorful personality as well. So I'm interested. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it. I mean, y'all know me. I have a child under a year old. So shout out to my daughter Jazzy and my wife Breezy, as we're raising her and growing our family and whatnot. So we don't get as much TV time. We don't give as much entertainment time like we used to. It's a lot of children's programs and kids TV shows and naps and things like that. So we'll see if I actually get to sit down and watch this entire thing. I doubt it. So I'll probably just follow it on Twitter and on social media and have a reaction hopefully on Wednesday. But I think it should be pretty entertaining. Probably not as entertaining as the initial presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. I think that one, had a lot of hype behind it and got built up. So a lot of people were anticipating it and waiting for it. And, once again, two personalities that can clash. And I think we saw that in that debate. And I think that's why there's not going to be a second debate for Kamala Harris and Trump, because both sides, I feel like, I think I'll say this. I think the Democratic side got what they really wanted. They walked away pleased with Kamala's performance in that debate. I don't know if the Republican side feels that way. It seems like, at least in my opinion, they may be in a little bit of denial because they're making it sound like, Trump won that debate, and I don't know. I don't know. It seemed to be a lot of stammering, and he kind of it seemed like he just didn't get it together in this debate. Didn't have as much, oomph as he did versus President Joe Biden in that debate before Kamala Harris took over. So this should be interesting. I would love to know what y'all thoughts are beforehand. Feel free to comment below. As always, I'll be in the comments there with y'all, chopping it up. I appreciate y'all, and I want to thank y'all for once again tuning in, and for those that are locked in and actually subscribe to the channel. I really, really appreciate y'all because, we have a good time here. Life is real, so sometimes we got to talk about real topics and things that aren't so fluffy, but for the most part, we have a good time here. And as always, I cannot forget this iteration of 805 Just is brought to you by Linen and Things. Hey, listen, if you need some linen, if you need some of that soft material, if you need some of that good stuff for your bathroom or for your hall closet, if you need some good towels, some good sheets, go on down to Linen and Things. Find yourself something nice. Christmas is going to be around the corner. If you need to, if you got a kid in college and they need to have some of those things in their dorm, feel free to go down and see those folks. And when you go down there, tell them 805 Just sent you. Tell them Just sent you and report back to me. Let me know what they say. I want to give a shout out to Linen and Things. And as always, appreciate y'all and peace.